Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. All good girls come play with me. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing today? OzoCorrect here with the second installment of Sonic Saturdays, which, as of right now, is currently the only time I have done a second stream of anything, but is probably going to become the norm if you haven't seen my schedule. As I did last time, we are going to continue playing through the single-player content of the game, showing off all the tracks, cups, and general bullshit that happens in this game. It do be like that sometimes. For those of you who are currently not in the know, Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racers is a sequel to a fan game to a mod of a different engine. You have Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racers, which in and of itself is a sequel to SRB2 Kart, which was a mod of SRB2, Sonic Roboblast 2. And Sonic Roboblast 2 was in of itself a game made on the same engine that is used to create Doom. Because everything runs Doom. But anyways, there is a lot of cups in this game. And we are going to continue going through them. I believe, if my memory is correct, there's 28 to 30 cups, depending on if you include the recycled tracks. So far we only have 10 characters unlocked. You start with 9. We unlocked one by finding a secret area in a track in the last cup. I need to stop hitting B. I am so used to using a Nintendo controller. Alright. So, there are 3 speeds that you can play on, but you have to unlock the third one. So we're currently doing Gear 2. For anyone who truly wants it, by the way, there are codes that you can find on the Kart Crew Discord that allow you to skip unlocking stuff if you find it too much of a pain. Currently, we have completed 6 of the cups. I believe we've won 4 of them, because I think one of these was a bronze. I think it might have been you. Because freaking Secret Zone. Regardless, we've unlocked a few other cups too, but those will be going through later. For now though, we are going to the extra cup, which is the 7th cup and the final one in the first row. Stop going back me! This game, even for a kart racer, is pretty complicated. As you can see. This game is one with a lot of different systems to manage. You have a ring system that both functions as your health and your speed boost. If you run out of rings at any time, you can be spun out by colliding with any driver. You also have an aerial drop system, which can be used to either gain speed or to dodge specific obstacles in the air. computers in this game are known to rubber band notoriously. Like, the closest example I can think of is probably a bit worse than Mario Kart 64. And the easiest way to usually tell about this rubber banding is to compare the first race to the later races. Because a lot of times, it's specifically the rival character who is closest to you in the standings who will rubber band to you the hardest. So like, see there, I held the X button on my Xbox controller to do a drop dash onto the dash panel for a speed boost. Each cup is comprised of 5 racetracks and 2 battle courses. Gosh dang it. Yeah, each cup comes with 5 tracks and 2 battle courses. The battle courses having the opportunity for what is essentially Balloon Battle from, oh gosh dang it. I don't know if you noticed, but Amy is a lightweight. Even if you forget, the game will remind you. Second. Got knocked off the track too many times there. At the end of each track, you get a ranking. The letter ranking by itself for a track does not matter as much as your ranking for the entire cup. Now, I don't want to save the replay. Again, confusing the A and B buttons. So as you can see at the very bottom here, we have the 5 races as circles, and the little containers are the 2 battle courses. It's always in the same order when the battle courses are going to appear. And then the thing off to the far right is our ultimate goal for a cup, which is to get enough points to get a Chaos Emerald attempt. Granted, finishing second to start the cup is not going to help with that. What did I unlock? That little sound was the sound of something unlocking. Anyways, hopefully you all are ready for one of the worst tracks in the game. That map was called Cloudtop Spire in the SRB2 kart version. Are you talking about the map we just finished, or the map we are playing currently? So here I used the drop dash again to the previous map. Gotcha. Yeah, this hill is just the worst, honestly. Like, if you don't have rings, you just get stuck. And it's a whole mess to get out of it. And it's just like, I just want to go up the track, game. second through lap 1. I will take it. Ugh. But yeah, I did play SRB2 kart as well. Although that was a very long time ago. It was probably closer to like 2020, 2021 when I really was into it. I never really got too much into the multiplayer scene, which made it hard to have replayability. But I did like keeping up with all of the custom tracks that were made in that community. Got this fucking hill. These little shrink ray beams you see here are the game's equivalent of a lightning bolt. However close you are to the main laser of the beam determines how long you are shrunk for. So in that case, I got pretty close to the middle. It's going to be a decent stun time. The person who activates the item also gets a the equivalent of a mega. They get a size boost. What the frick hit me there? Like, I don't mind it, I just wish I could have seen what that was. One thing to keep in mind whenever you're going through cups, ow, is that this game has the equivalent of Super Mario Kart's and Mario Kart 64's retry system. If you do not... Ow. If you do not finish in the top 4 for each race, you are forced to restart the race and lose a retry attempt. Should have known he'd do that. Keep thinking I can make it up. Yeah, you can see what I mean here when I'm in these negative ring amounts. I'm just really vulnerable. And since I got 5th place, I have to redo the map. Fucking Marble Garden. It's really just the one long uphill climb that I hate about this map. The rest isn't amazing, don't get me wrong, but it's not bad or like infuriating like the hill is. Well, I guess these pop-up spikes are a bit annoying too, just in their placements, but that at least is normal track design. I can accept that being my fault more easily. One other thing about the item system is that while you have items in your inventory, you cannot use your rings to speed yourself up. So it's one of a few ways this game disincentivizes people from holding onto their items. The other one being how another big way the game does that is by slowing you down whenever you drag an item behind you, such as a banana or a bumper. Alright. I do love how this game launches you sometimes. It is really exhilarating, honestly. I swear, those spike balls are like the bane of my existence. Still somehow the cleanest I've gotten up the hill. And I'm getting SPB. SPB is this game's answer to the blue shell. It has a few major differences. One, it does not... Oh, there we go. When you are being chased by an SPB, you are not allowed to pick up rings. The other big catch is that it does not catch you unless you mess up, or if you slow down for any reason. If you can keep going at full speed, it will not catch you. You're incentivized to avoid the thing as long as you can, but you are almost always going to have to take the hit unless it's at the end of the race. The longer you can last, though, the less rings you do lose. Ow. Ugh. This hill, it's the bane of my existence. Alright. Second time's the charm, thank God. Yeah, I have a tier list for how I rated the tracks in this game. And this track was like one of the bottom 5, I think. Now I don't want to freaking save replays again. Again with me messing up the freaking buttons. Now then. The good news is that Metal Sonic did really poorly that race as my rival, so I'm up to a 5-point lead instead of a 3-point deficit. If he'd gotten second, it would have been tied. Next up is our first battle map. Battle maps do not have any enemies. Instead, you have capsules to take down. Oh yeah, whoever finishes last in the race gets basically blown up. Happens in single player, happens in multiplayer. One more. Up. Got an alternate music drop, happens every so many of these things you hit. And clear. Alright, got through the round. And Eric. Alright. This track here is basically a port from an SRB2 kart track. Ozo, stop falling off the map at the start challenge. Impossible. I do love the music on this one, though. Very funky. Yeah, there I did an airdrop and it not only got me... Oh, wrong way. Into the rings that were below, but it also ducked me over the... bouncing bombs that were... Ow! In front of me. Another example of diving to get something on the ground lower. Alright. Let's get some drifts going. Metal Sonic plays. What happened was I gave him a fake item box that's also a bomb. And Metal Sonic essentially ran up to me with his AI rubber banding speed and blew up next to me. Got it. Let's get some drifts going again. Got hit on metal there. I still do have one driver behind me, though. And... clear. One moment. Begone, bot! Sorry about that. Alright, got another continue, got 4 out of 6 lap league bonus, and had all 20 rings at the end. Pretty good rank. And you can hear the explosion of 8th place. Yippee! Let's see here, it was Tails this time. Knuckles isn't even in this cup. What were you on? But yeah, that is one of the more decent tracks in my opinion. This one here is another one that's brought over from SRB2 kart. I loved it. Ow, frick. I jumped the starting line because I'm sliding down that hill. Anyways, it is a track that I liked a lot more in the original SRB2 kart, but it is still fun here. Which is pretty impressive considering it's a nice track and they don't have the best reputations in gaming. Bruh. Yeah, as you can see, ice track physics can really slip you up here. Pun entirely intended. Like, it will push you off the edge if you let it. Well, my control's stuck there. Slip through this little tripwire barrier here. You need some sort of speed boosting item to do that, or to reach a specific speed threshold in certain areas. Oh, come on. Buddy, can you not blow up right next to me? Get decent drift there. Avoid that ice pillar this time. As you can see here, the rival is really the main character that sticks around with me. Speed boost. Yes, he got bumped back by the one spring on the pillar. Got the shrink raise up ahead. Almost slipped off from that bounce. Yes! Barely got clipped by one of the shrink rays, but it was too late, and I already won. Let's go. Another solid race. Oh, that's an achievement for something. That little ding sound you hear there at the end of the race sometimes. Points are all scrambled up. I'm going to win the point standings for the cup no matter what now. So all that matters right now to me is ranking. Big old tree. Buddy. I forgot how annoying some of these could be. Remember how to reach. Yeah, that's a screwed up run of that level. Sonic just got zoomed. Yeah, that is a strategy in this game. At the beginning, you can just push your rivals, especially if you're heavier, you can just push them straight into that thing. Right now we're on Launch Base Zone, which is a... I know it's a classic Sonic zone, but I'm trying to remember if it's from 2 or 3 in Knuckles. Maybe I'll look it up after the cup. Slide going there. Staying up on the top path is usually the faster result in these areas. Although there are reasons to go south too. just get kind of flung around there. And that's one lap. See if I can stay on this time. Got it. Even if the points were close, I don't see Metal Sonic and Sonic having a good time right now. Looks like they're both pretty close to the back. Not that I'm going to complain about that, not at all. Less rubber banding the better for me, honestly. Allows me to focus on my lines. The real question when it comes to tracks like these are, do you prefer style over substance? Because this is one of those tracks that's really flashy, with these little set piece areas and all the rotating machinery flinging you around. When you get down to its layout, the layout itself isn't too diverse from a regular track. It's got the same 3-lap structure, it's got the same bunch of right angle turns you'd see from a lot of zones in this game. Oh. Hey Sonic, I guess you caught up. I fell off, but it looks like he did too. Barely dodged all those lasers. It's always a bit hard to tell when they're spawning. And that's a second place finish. Losing to the fucking ladybug. Alright. Shout out to Sonic and Fang for both finishing on their second, 350 and 357 respectively. Yeah, like I thought, it wasn't enough. If you get a certain number of points throughout the cup, you get a chance to chase after a Chaos Emerald. And there are achievements for getting those, and it'll unlock certain cups early. As of the end of last stream, I was at 3 emeralds. Points that go towards this are determined by your standings at the end of the cup, your amount of points you get from each race finish, the amount of rings you have, how many continues you have left, the amount of laps you finish on the top half / leading laps, and how many of those containers you break during battles. I got 423, which sucks because I'm pretty sure you need 425 to go after the thing. Although it might change depending on the specifics. Since we finished the first row of cups, the game is giving us our first run of the credits. Since we haven't done it yet, I will let it play through all the way once. As you can see here, there's a lot of characters we don't have yet, and they'll be blurred out like you see in front of you there. Oh. Just got a message here. Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racer V 2.3 error. Hee-ho! Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racers has encountered an unrecoverable error and needs to close. This is usually not your fault, but we encourage you to report it in the community. This should be alongside your RPT crash dump and log file. Segment violation. Alright, I'm going to hit the intermission screen real quick. There we go. While I get the game back up and running. Hopefully it saved the progress of that last cup. Alright. Got the game back up and loaded. Now see if it saved our progress. It did. Alright, so for those of you who have not seen it yet, this is the challenges wall. It works in a similar manner to Kirby's Air Ride or Smash Bros. Brawl, if you've ever played those games. For every challenge you unlock, you get to see what the requirements are for the items around it. In the top left, we do have keys. One key will unlock a small thing, while 10 keys are needed to unlock a big one. The biggest unlocks we got this time around are the entire second row of cups, since we finished the first row. So we have the Super Cup. Let's see what else we got here. The Lightning Cup. The SPB Cup. The Rocket Cup. The Flame Cup. Unlock the Egg TV feature, which is just where you view your replays, because I saved a replay like an idiot. Twice. The Aqua Cup. I mean, I guess that gets that out of the way. They give you a character for relaunching the game after a crash. I.e., in this case, Zack... Why did I say Zack? Jack Frost from Persona franchise. And it looks like that's everything we've unlocked from that run. So you can see here. Oh, shut up, dude. Yeah, because this is, yeah, this game has a lot of crossover elements because it's a fan game. And I'll point out the what crossovers I recognize as we go along. But yeah, Jack Frost is right here. He's just a little bit faster than Amy, but he's about the same weight. Less acceleration. So you can see here his speed is 6, but his weight is 2. Would any of you like for me to pick a specific character? Right now we have 11. We have Tails, Amy, Jack Frost, Sonic, Fang the Sniper, Knuckles, the Motobug. I think his name is Red. Just Red. He's the snake. Got Eggman himself, Mighty, and Metal Sonic. Alright. Cam does not care. What about you, Noise? Got a preference? Oh, we got a Fang fan in chat? Hey there, Rada. Nice to see you again. How you doing today? Do we have any preferences for the little companions that follow around? We got a Motobug, Tails' airplane, little fly boy, the Chow Egg, the Chaos Drive, which is why I had last cup, and a Flicky. Just woke up? Well, I hope you had good rest. Egg is good. Alright, so we just finished doing the 7th cup. I won that cup, I did not get the Chaos Emerald attempt. After that, we watched the credits and the game crashed on us, which gave us Jack Frost. Which, like, sure, thanks, I guess. Now you can see here we have unlocked the entire second row of cups. And we will be starting with the SPB cup, which contains at least one of the worst tracks known to man. This is not it, but it is here. Do note that this is a 5-lap track. And it does have a bit of a gimmick in that it is very watery. Right. Forgot. I basically... If you're not on the highest speed, you basically have to boost over that. That was my main issue with this track. And then if you don't hit those islands there, you just sink into the water. I forgot how silly Fang's voice is. Like, it's not bad, it's just not what you expect from Fang. There. Alright, clean lap there. Barely made that one. Lap 4. Yeah, this track is one of those where if you don't know what you're doing, you are going to finish last at least once or twice here. And even when you do know what you're doing, sometimes you can still mess up pretty easily. Especially if you're a lighter character and you get bumped onto the wrong part of that water. Clean launch there. And hitting a jackpot on the fast one. Nice. Ah, overshot. Clean race 1 though. No, Fang, don't comment on the booty. We do not talk about the booty. One thing that's interesting you'll see is that we have a few characters that we haven't unlocked yet in the opponent's screen here. And that's mainly because they're Fang's typical rivals. Here we are. Welcome to one of the worst tracks in the game. It has nothing to do with the aesthetic. this deck is very cute. So first off, you have this area you gotta slow down, and then make it through this tiny little hole. Drop down this hole. And then it's just a few quick U-turns back to the start. But yeah, this track's a bit of a mess. Alright, cop to the pack. Oh, and then sometimes you just bounce up really high. That time it worked out in my favor, but it very easily doesn't sometimes. I gotta hit there. And then I just hit that at a weird angle. The Mega music does slap, though. I will gladly take a first try win on that track. It being so short and having that stupid wall and drop afterwards just completely kills any enjoyment I have for that track.
Look at all the booty.
Bang now. Alright, now into the first of two battle maps here. There's one. There's a hit.
Good on you, mate.
There. There's a hit.
Good on you, mate.
There's a hit.
Good on you, mate.
Got one more on the outside. Ow. A little big here.
Good on you, mate.
Oh, fuck off, game. can't even get the music. What was that stupid move I did?
Look at all the booty.
Good God, that was a mess. Alright, Chrome Gadget Zone. Another 5-lap track. And I don't hate this one as much as the last one, but it still isn't one of my favorites.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah, I knew there was one cup that did it for all of them. I just forgot if it was this one or a different one. Thank you for confirming.
You're on, mate.
When it comes to actual Sonic games, I haven't played too many. Well, like, especially not the 2D ones. I've played them a bit, each. But the only one I ever want to replay is usually usually Sonic Mania. All the others have a zone or two that... Ow. All of the other zones have... All the other games have one or two zones that just completely, like, turn me off from the game. It also doesn't help that I was a kid who grew up on Sonic Adventure 2, so I was more of a fan of the 3D games a lot growing up. Get the paint can here. Since I haven't mentioned it yet this stream, there are paint cans on each track, one per track. And based on how many paint cans you've unlocked, will unlock a different color for the characters. Barely held on for second. I will take it. I grew up with the Genesis? Yeah, that would make sense. I grew up with, like, the GameCube, GBA, DS, Wii. Those were, like, my childhood systems. Good news is Knuckle, even after beating me there, is still 11 points behind. Desert Palace Zone. Now, like the other tracks in this cup, this is a 5-lapper, although this is a port from SRB2 Kart. Get a little boost up that ledge. The main gimmick of this area is if you hit this switch, the shortcut bridge crumbles. I forget if it's for one lap or if it's for a set amount of seconds, though.
Good luck, mate. Good luck, mate.
I keep hitting the right side of that turn. Really need to work on that. Oh god, not the top item. I am god-awful at using this item. Well, getting hit like that doesn't help either. Gonna try to use it to do something here. Got it. That was this level's paint can. Now remember, I do need to restart the track if I do not finish in the top 4. Which is very likely, but since I was already far enough behind, that's why I decided to go for the thing. Although this rubber banding seems to have worked in my favor. And I got second again somehow, barely losing to Knuckles. I will take it.
I'm starting to get a bit worried.
Not the best ranking, but it is enough for points. Hiccup. Gives me an 8-point lead going into the last race. Means I'm basically good as long as I finish top half, which I'm required to. Alright, battle mode 2. There we go. What a weird spot to put that in. Gosh dang it! I thought I was like, oh, let's go up. Got that. One more. Nope. Got it. Alright, didn't get them all in the first one, but I got them all in the second one. So that's good.
Look at all the booty.
And it's back. Alright. Last track of the cup. As you might notice, that says Act 1. That is because this is one of a few themes in this game which are used for multiple tracks. I think there's only 2 or 3 themes that do this. I know there's one for Dragonspire Sewers, which we'll get to later. One of its main gimmicks is it has a bunch of rocks blocking the way initially. This and Chrome Gadgets are your favorite for the cup and competition mode. That's fair. I never really played too much of the multiplayer in Sonic 3. I didn't like how that and Sonic 2's multiplayer would always split the screen in half. It looked all way too crunchy for me. That being said, it wasn't half bad for their first attempts at multiplayer, in my opinion. Frickin' kamikaze aiming. Man, everyone just left me in the dust after I got bombed there.
Good luck, Mike. Good luck, Mike. Scrooge.
Freaking Bubble Man. Forgot those things can even trap you in the frickin' star power.
Good luck, Mike. Good luck, Mike.
Alright.
Good luck, Mike.
Hit. Shield. And miss. Alright, guess I'm settling for second. Oh wait, there's one more lap. I'm an idiot. Someone teach me how to count, please.
Good luck, Mike.
Up, the Shrink Razor out.
Good one. Good luck, Mike. Good luck, Mike.
Alright. The cup of me finishing second place when I definitely didn't freaking deserve to. Definitely not getting an emerald attempt, but I will get a gold here.
Get a bit worried.
Yeah, I was getting worried there too, Fang. Alright, that's a 5-point win. Yeah, didn't get it. Let's see here, we got total score of 417. Alright. Let's go over the unlocks. We got the black spray paint. We got the Chow that can follow us because we did the Chow egg in tow without needing any continues, surprisingly. We unlocked Chow himself for just completing the cup with the egg. And we unlocked the blue color for the 7th color. With that in mind, our next cup is going to be the Rocket Cup. Starting with... What I can only say is this game's answer to, like, Wario Stadium or Tiny Arena. These big old half pipes here. And that Sonic Mania music. gimmick there with curtains rotating in and out. I like how the hard-boiled heavies cameo here. Yeah, it's a cool touch. I will admit, the hard-boiled heavies are probably one of my least favorite things about Sonic Mania itself. But that's more so just because it's a game without really much of a story. So they didn't really get much time to develop. They're fine for the most part, though. Can I stop getting bombed? That's probably one of the best tops I've ever used. Oh yeah, I think I remember you saying something about using the auto roulette last time. For those of you who don't know, this game has the option to basically choose when your item roulette stops, so you get to choose what item you want to get if you can time it. There is the option to not do that as well, though. Which is understandable, especially considering some people don't want to juggle all the different things on screen at once. But like Rada says, you cannot use a top unless you find it on the track if you are using auto roulette. Because you can only pull from the item roulette if you pick it. Hard Hat Havoc Zone. I don't really remember having strong feelings either way on this zone. It was very much, it exists for me. Right, it just doesn't show up in the auto roulette period. I believe it's the only item that does that. Get bonked, idiot me. Get that speed boost. Cut through the tripwire. Almost got hit by the red bumper, which would have been awful. Yeah, the bumper has 3 hits on it, and the more times it's been hit, the farther it will hit you next. Third. Had a real messy final lap there. Ruined any chance I had. Means I'm tied with Knuckles as things stand. On to the first battle map of the cup.
Good on you, mate. G'day. G'day.
Got a hit.
Good on you, mate.
Another hit.
G'day.
Got a close hit.
Good on you, mate.
G'day. Got it. Hit.
Good on you, mate.
Up, there's the CD. Up. And clear. Oh, hey, speaking of Sonic Mania earlier, here's Pressed Garden based on Sonic Mania.
Good on you, mate.
Now, granted, this isn't the best Sonic Mania zone.
Good one.
Mirage Saloon is definitely better, but this is still a really good track in my opinion to just experience. Got a decent bit of challenge, but none of it feels like unfair.
Good luck, mate. Good luck, mate. G'day.
Right. Gotta hit the springs. Silly me.
Good one.
Get that slide off. Head up. And totally whiff the airdrop game. Alright. Be nice if I aimed for the actual thing.
Good on you, mate.
Let's get 2 of them after him. Hope they don't hit each other. Nah, they hit the corner.
Good one.
I did catch up though.
Good on you, mate.
Every time. Can I just get away with it once, AI?
Good luck, mate. Good luck, mate.
Bit of a close duel at the end there, but I came through. For once.
Look at all the booty.
Not the cleanest score, but it's still an A rank. Brings me up to a 3-point lead on Knuckles. Now we have Pico Park Zone. Have any of you guys ever heard of Baby Park? If so, this might just be a bit familiar to you.
Good on you, mate. Good luck, mate.
Easiest paint can game to obtain, by the way.
Good luck, mate.
Someday I will not explode with the freaking time bomb. The game does not like it when I try to get away with it.
Good luck, mate.
If I could stop triggering every landmine, that'd be great.
Good luck, mate. Good luck, mate. Good one. Good one.
Hey Curtis, how you doing today? Third. Frick. Spund track.
I'm starting to get a bit worried.
Yeah, that was messy, Fang. Also puts me 3 points behind entering the final race. Gotta win it. Oh right, I forgot. For the record, Rada, I know these other two IRL. Yes, they are dorks. Accepted. Got the hit. I was just confirming for him since he was not in the know. Got that one. Got that one. Fuck. Almost got it. But yeah, this map was straight from Sonic Adventure 2. With a few changes, but mostly the same. And much like this level, the next level is also from Sonic Adventure 2, if y'all have ever played it. Welcome everyone to Peak. Yeah. That was the request from Rada. I was playing as Amy for the first cup. After this cup, I can hop out if you want to see all the characters we've unlocked so far. Yeah, the egg is having a bit of a tough time. We'll just leave it at that. Yo! Thank you, Ghost! Entering the final section now, y'all. What the frick is hitting me? Alright. The good news. I somehow came back all the way up to finish second. The bad news is that Knuckles won, so I did not win the cup.
Look at all the booty.
At least you only need to get third for most of the achievements, but... yeah, it's one of my favorite tracks in the game. If not the favorite, for sure. Yep, not enough for the Emerald with second place there. All just kind of came apart at those last two races. 363. Ugh. As for unlocks, we got the Barrier Cup alternate music. And we got the red spray paint can from Pico Park. Do we want to change characters or cups or followers, or do we want to stick with the current combo? Because I'm fine with either. I just want to give you all the option. Alright, let's get started with the Aqua Cup then. Featuring a track from Sonic CD to start. Red paint, maybe? Since it was after the next bit started, I will do it at the start of the next cap. You are fine. I'm just letting you know what my little compromise is for that. Right. Forgot about the fucking underwater section. This is a longer track, as y'all can see, only 2 laps long. That being said, it's not too long, considering it's only a little over a minute per lap. But it is worth noting. I was gonna say, I heard you trying to frickin' bomb me again back there. Gosh dang it. There we go. And that's a race 1. It's not exactly the most complicated track, and it's definitely not the one I'd pick first on an online lobby, but it's never one I've really had an issue with. So I'm always fine to play it. Yeah, it was only a 2-lap track, which helped. Each lap was around 1:06. Next up we have Darkfield Castle Act 2, which is another sequel track to one we played on our first stream. It'd be nice if I could stop on a dime there, game. That little tripwire we had there meant I couldn't go through it without the correct items. So I had to go. We have to go around for that. Now this lap, we can take the cut. Alright, 1 lap left. Get another cut. And got it. Bit of a close bump in battle there at the end, but I pulled ahead in the final turns, thankfully.
Look at all the booty.
Only a B rank, but it is a win, which is good. Next up is the first battle of the map. Get hit on that guy. Hit 2. Hit 3. I think I routed it wrong because I got that 1 at the end I need to go over to. Oh, the wall blocked it. I tried shooting it over the wall. Still a C rank, but man. Scarlet Gardens. I remember this level being okay, if a bit annoying at times when things go wrong. It's a 5-lapper with some water skipping bullcrap. Now before we start the race, just had to get the paint can. I do like the music on this one. Yeah, Sonic OSTs always hit, even in the fan games. Alright. Salvage the 3rd, which is good considering I was pretty much averaging 7th place for that race. Not my best work. No, I don't want to frickin' save. Keep hitting the wrong button.
I'm starting to get a bit worried.
Alright, I still have a 3-point lead, but I do have to be careful here. Motorbug, Motorway.
Good on you, mate.
Closest I can really describe this racetrack is to being like this game's version of like a harder Mario circuit, in that it has like the basic aesthetic that Mario Circuit track has. I mean, Amy would be the kind of person to get angry enough to dust Metal Sonic in revenge for something that happened 30 years ago. I'm just saying. Alright, let's hold. Drift and get bonked, apparently. I just got freaking smacked. That was nasty. And then I missed the timing. Good job, me. Yeah, you saw that. Sometimes this game will just kick your ass.
Good luck, Mike.
Hi, Bean. Well, it's locked onto him at least. Got it. And clear. And an achievement for something. I don't know what, but I unlocked something there. Alright, the lead is 6. I need to finish 3rd or better in the final racetrack. Got one hit there. CD. Gotcha. What the fuck is this music?
Good on you, mate.
Got that one.
Good on you, mate.
Oh. I was lost on that one. Completely forgot the routing.
Starting to get a bit worried.
Alright, let's launch. Drop too early. And if y'all played Sonic CD or Sonic Mania, you'll recognize Starlight Zone pretty clear. Got through round feels like an insult, lol. Yeah, I could see it. I think it feels less insulty when you remember that the classic Sonic games are like, got through Act 1. Just referencing that.
On you, mate.
But yeah, I could see how it would be construed that way.
Good one.
In case you're not aware of why I'm suddenly flying all over the place, there's some fans. Sonic has passed. Yeah, just get the text on the screen at the end of the cup. Sonic has failed his math exam. Go back to school. El Fang is Zoom. But so is Metal Sonic. Got it. Got some shoes here, that'll be nice. Let's take a cut, y'all. Woo! Look at that lead. Time for rubber banding to fuck it all up. I keep dropping too early on that. Just taking the cut there. What do you mean Twitch doesn't do replies? You can reply on Twitch. I'm on my Streamlabs thing, so if you want to help explain. Oh, is Curtis on mobile? And perfect. On that race. Yeah, mobile would do it. Alright, let's see here. Nope, not enough. Dang it. It's probably because it's Scarlet Garden. Yeah, 421. Ugh. So close. Alright. Can't even do most mod actions on mobile. Yeah, that sounds about right. Mobile Twitch is not the most amazing thing. It does get the job done, but it's if you have the ability to do it on PC or laptop, it is much easier. So here we got a new song. We got the Moto Buddy follower for not touching any course hazards on Motobug Motorway Zone. And we unlocked the orange spray paint can. Mobile Twitch exists. Anyways, so what all are we switching up here? Currently our character options are Chao, Tails, Amy, Jack Frost, Sonic Hedgehog, Fang the Sniper, Knuckles Echidna, Motobug, Red the Snake, Dr. Robotnik, Mighty, and Metal Sonic. Got one vote for Jack Frost. Alright, one vote for Jack Frost, one vote for Dr. Robotnik. I'm sure he does have an announcement to make. Do we have a third tie-breaking vote? Or third option, I suppose? Oh, we're both cool with Jack Frost then? Okay. Now, we said we were going to do red last time, right? Because I remember y'all saying that before the cup started. And then, do we have any preferred partners here? I'll need a choice for what our follower is and what color they are. Unfortunately, we do not have a persona option on the followers right now. Sorry to disappoint. Gotta vote for Bird. Alright. Red Robin, yum. Next cup on the list is the Lightning Cup, where we start with Metropolis Zone based on Sonic 2. I do like the remix they did here. And I keep forgetting where the spikes are. Bit of a learning curve on this one, I forgot. I also like the little fire section they have here just to change up the color palette. Already got the shrink lasers going on. Yeah, Shrink Laser is this game's version of lightning. The closer you are to the center of the laser, the more likely you are to, well, the longer you get shrunk for. And it does stack. The person who gets the item also gets a size increase like a mega. So even if no one hits it, they still do catch up. That being said, unlike the lightning, you don't need a specific item to dodge it. So depending on the track layout and how skilled you are, you can avoid getting hit entirely if you're good. Of course, good luck actually getting that to happen. Yeah, some item interactions are affected by the size you're at currently. I don't remember the full list, though, which is why I didn't bring that up. Jack Frost. The hee-hee-ha. Got a preview of a few characters we can unlock in the future here on the finish screen. We have Rappy, Aegis, and Knights. Second track, we have Frozen Production Zone. I think you'll find out my opinion on this track pretty quick. Yeah, Knights is from another Sega property. And if my memory's correct, Knights has no gender, or at the very least, they never mention a specific gender. Yeah, the gimmick of this track is that these little things will freeze you. And you gotta mash your buttons to get out of it. Case in point is this mandatory section. You're just making me think of Jack's films when you say that, Rada. Because they have the one episode or whatever where it's like, insert the title of the movie into a sentence from the movie or whatever. And it was like, oh no, now Anna's frozen. And then it's like, next movie, oh no, now I'm frozen too. I believe that's how the comment went. Alright, lap 2. Ice tracks don't exactly have the best reputation with me in this game, but this is definitely one of the better ones in my opinion. Not the best, but one of the better ones. Get that speed going. Up, shrink ray. Yes! She blew up. Let's go! Gonna do an airdrop here. Get launched. I don't think that really saved me any time, though. Just wanted to see if it would work. Got an achievement for that one. Not sure where, but I did. Next up is our first battle arena of the map. Alright, let's head around outside and see what we got in this. There's a hit. Oh, there's bombs on the field. I forgot about that. And I forgot the river would push me out. There's a hit on that. Another hit. One left. Nope. Not falling for you. Got it. Clear. Alright, Aqueduct Crystal Zone. This is a track that was ported over from SRB2 kart although it has a bit of a different aesthetic and most importantly different lighting. And the older game didn't have quite the water physics this game does. I don't know if we've done this yet this stream, but if you haven't seen yet, water physics are very different than above ground physics. Yeah, it do be like that sometimes. Got the paint can, let's go! But yeah, I forget if this track had a different name or... I know it had a different aesthetic. And it originally was, like, what, the third cup in the game? Oh, that was fun. Yep, Eggman bombs. Got the shrink lasers again. Barely shrunk there. Like, see, on that shrink ray, I barely got shrunk for like half a second. Had a rough section there to open the lap. Let's see how much that... Gosh dang it. Going too sharp on some of these corners. Oh. That's a retry. Fuck. Just had one bad entry into lap 3 there, and it just cost me the race. I thought that starting boost worked on tripped wire. My bad. Good news is I don't need to go for that paint can again. Everyone just kind of launched themselves there. Alright. fuck was that game? Looks like they messed up the spike section, so I do get a bit of a lead here. Final section. Woo! And that's a clear. What's even older is the message by the time you decided to respond noise. Just saying. Got some water track full crappery here. More underwater driving. That's your grandma reaction speed. So if you're grandma and Cecil's grandpa, does that mean you're married now or what? Because if so, congrats. Fucking bumped in there. One more lap. Oh, I almost got bombed there at 0, which would have been really bad. Oh, come on. Just got shoved into the fucking fish. And clear. Let's go. Bit messy on the last lap, but I'll take it over another retry. Plus 5 out of 6 on the lap bonus isn't bad either. Alright, Wood Zone. Game, please. Ow! Fuck off me. Yeah, that's a flunk on any chance I had of getting the thing. Anyways, on to Hydroxity Stone. Question time. Do you guys call it Hydrocity or Hydrocity? I need to hear opinions. Yeah, I'm just wondering if I'd be able to get those two to fight again. It's really easy to do. Yeah, I'm not good at wave dashing / slip dashing, whatever you want to call it. Slip tiding. I can pull it off for like short spurts, but I'm not good at being consistent with it. Right, I was mixing the terms up. Bruh. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but you could kind of hear the... No, I don't want to save the freaking replay. You can kind of hear the light leaving my eyes. Alright. Nice timing on that. Oh, come on. Eh. The rat do be dancing. Oh, come on! What was that bullshittery? Fuck. Alright, take 3 on this one. I'm getting better first laps at least. I can hear that bumper hitting people down there. Nice. Shrink raise. There we go. Finally. Yeah, I figured I wasn't getting it with all those retries and failing the second battle arena. It was literally just the retries and screwing up the order on Wood Zone. Trying to get that. Tenth spray can gives us the Dawn color. Didn't unlock anything else this time though, so we'll move straight on to the Flame Cup after I just check something real quick. Okay, just want to check something real quick. Now yeah, friendly reminder that, first off, this game is completely free to download. If you look up Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racers on Google, you will find a website where you can download it for PC or Mac. And it's a free game with full single player mode and an online multiplayer server. In addition, reminder that we are not even halfway through the cups in this game, so there's plenty more content of single player to go. I hate how bumpy that floor is for no fucking reason. Already got the shrink rays out, I see. I hit... Didn't freaking air bounce me. I think I did it too early on that one. Ow. Me, don't do that. Alright. Yeah, I was holding the right button. It wasn't freaking doing it. Maybe I was going too fast forward or something? Oh well. Alright. That's race 1. Not the cleanest run I've had, but it's a first attempt and it's a win, so I'll take it. For those of you seeing this game for the first time, do you have a favorite track you've seen so far? Because for me, it's certainly not this one. God, I hate this track. I just went the wrong way. Good job, me. Oh, there goes the fucking top. So yeah, that's what happens when a really fast top just fucking smacks the shit out of you. Wrong way, me. Oh, I almost took the win, but I fucking bumped the Chow. But yeah, hate this track. Alright, Brawl Fort. God damn it. Try and get that one without awakening the SPB on me. Alright, now for Blue Mountain. This is another port from SRB2 kart, basically. And it is one of the most chaotic fucking tracks you will see in an online lobby. Because people will just knock each other off that fucking hill on the first jump, and you'll just get sent flying to the sides. Of course, it would help if I actually was aiming well. My drifts. Music rocks, though. Alright, let's find some shortcuts, y'all. There's one. Oh, fuck off! Just got tapped off the side. Alright, I got the lead. For now. Oh, fuck off. What was that even? I'll take a second, I guess. Rough race there. Lead is 3. Next up is more Blue Mountain, because it's back-to-back zones, baby. And this one is a start-to-finish track. Game, please. Yeah, it's been a while since I played this one. Oh, neat. Were you playing online, or was it in single player? Also, you'll probably have to explain insta-whipping to them, or I'll do it in a moment when I'm not falling off the fucking track. Online? Nice. Yeah, I was gonna say, insta-whips are a mechanic that personally I barely use. Just because they're something that you can only do when you have no rings. And anytime you have no rings, it's rough. Alright, entering the final section here. Oh, it's this way. Of course I hit the one with the rings. Yeah, if you get last, you just fucking blow up. So there's your little fun fact of the day there. Now remind me, can it be used to parry any projectile, or are there projectiles it cannot parry? I think I just got an achievement though. Nice. Can't parry the first place sinking bombs. Got it. Yeah, I thought there was an exception there. Get the shrink rays out. Got hit with one pretty close there. And there. The game is filled with a bunch of little techniques like that. Wave dashing, slip tiding, frickin' drop dashing. That make it really fun for people who want to learn the game. That can make it a nightmare for any casual player trying to join and play with their friends. That's the main reason I haven't asked you two to play it with me yet. Wrong way. Right. Forgot the turn was there. Alright. Let's try to clean this ending section up. Alright, into the abyss, everybody. Just launched into the distance. The lead is 11, so I should be safe in the cut. What the does that mean? Got it. Finally, we end with another start to finish track, this one being Speed Highway from Sonic Adventure 1. You might also remember this from the original version of Sonic Generations. Section 2. Forgot. Go around. You're no master of ring racers, but you know your way around one. Fair enough, you've probably played more of it than most of us. Working on lunch to be AFK? Yeah, no worries. Just let me know when you're back. That just leaves me, Rada, and Noise/B. Again with the bumping. Okay, I should have remembered that was there, to be fair. Entering the final section. Just got whacked. Final section. Second. Alright. I forgot you can't spin dash from the start when you get hit there. Alright, 51 points. Not enough. Although, to be fair, I got half C ranked, so I really shouldn't be surprised on that one. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got one music CD. We got a snowman to follow us around because I somehow redid the entire thing without touching a course hazard the second time. What's my favorite class of drivers? It's hard to say. I usually tend towards something in the middle, but I also am fine doing lighter drivers. The heavy drivers are the ones I'm least familiar with. Keep in mind though, I also don't do a lot of online play, at least not yet. I'll probably start doing it once I've gotten through all the cups and all that. Bombaberry. Dunk a landmine on another racer's head. That must have been what I had happen at the start of Blue Mountain 2, that second run. Also could probably do a whole nother stream of just secret hunting in this game. Whenever I do Class 3, though, I probably stick with the more acceleration-based racers versus the speedy racers. Just for my own safety. Speaking of my own safety, someone get me out of this track. I hate this one. Good God. Like, they can't even get that opening launch to feel good. because you just bump into the wall. Rada, since you're the one here who mostly plays this game, tell me what your favorite and or least favorite tracks are, so I can get an idea of your tastes. Got the paint can, let's go! Let me think about it. Okay. Get in the elevator. Good God, I hate this track. Got it. Somehow. Oh god, Death Egg Zone, huh? I will say I am also a 765 Stadium fan, but that might just be because I am a massive anime fan. So take that one with a grain of salt. Let's see here, we got Virtual Highway Zone next. This is another one from SRB2 Kart. Fucking firewalls. Right, I forgot they did this with the freaking floor. Ow. Slipped off the side. But yeah, I have a tier list somewhere of all of my favorite tracks to least favorite. I just need to find it. Got a hit or two there. And they tried blowing me up again. I saw you, fucker. And I forgot about that turn being so narrow. Yeah, I can respect that, having like a more aggressive playstyle. That's not quite how I play usually, but also I haven't done as much online, so it might be necessary to do it more. Forgot which way I was going out. Alright, second place on that one. Luckily, looks like Aegis wasn't quite high enough, so I'm still 6 points ahead. You mean everyone has their own style? Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. I was just offering like a little asterisk that like maybe I would change my play style if I played online more. Because what works fine against AI might not work well against humans. Right, I forgot about the fucking slope. Get the CD me. Got that curve. There. Cutting it close there. And then I lose it anyway, huh? Didn't realize that one was so high up. Still, I'll take 9 out of 10, I guess. Dark Fortress Zone. I remember this one being like one of the first, one of the bigger difficulty spike tracks. I do like it. The ring tether? Oh, jeez Christ. Yeah, that's definitely one of the lesser explained mechanics. Really, it's kind of amazing how much there is that isn't explained considering how much tutorial there is in the game. You'd think with how infamous the game was at launch for having a really long tutorial, it would have at least covered everything. I made the right choice. Yeah, that makes sense. I've seen it before. It's just... like, I have seen it in use before. It's just not something I've really actively been able to pull off. If I charge up the insta-whip ability if I'm the person behind or if I'm the person in front. I feel like that's an important caveat for people. Oh, jeez Louise, I just got fucking mauled. Gosh dang it. Well, that was a rough round of it, but got through on the first try at least. Point situation are another matter, though. Yeah, I'm only up by 1 now. Spring Yard Zone. Ugh, fuck, I hate Spring Yard Zone. Like, who designed this opening area? Because I just want to talk. Great start, me. Great start. Like, they knew what they were doing when they made this freaking track. They have the freaking Cope sign at the front of it. Get that shortcut. Get absolutely skyrocketed for some reason. Yeah, now I want that game. Game! Just try to go! Game! Well, that cost me second, so that's gonna put me in a rough spot for next race. Hate that zone so much. I'm down by 5 now. No longer in my control. Oh no, not this one. Well, maybe if I actually hit my freaking shots, I'd get something, game. Me. Stupid me. Sticking my tongue out myself for messing that up so bad. Not that I would have gotten them all myself. But still. Everyone's favorite Labyrinth Zone, yippee. I will give this track credit in that it's better to play than the actual Labyrinth Zone in Sonic. But that's not really saying much, is it? It is also only a 2-lap track. Oh, I just freaking slipped between the thumbs. There we go. Yeah, I didn't even win the cup. Frig me. Frickin' Spring Yard Zone just screwed me out. Now then, our unlocks are a new music track from the Battle Mode CDs, the 14th Cup, the Egg Cup, the Egg Cup as in the one with Eggman's face on it. the one with only 4 racetracks, if my memory's correct. And then lastly, we got a new spray paint can. We got gold as our color. So, quick question. Would you like me to try and find my old tier list for tracks in this game? Alright. Just give me a moment then. Alright, let's see here. I think I might have posted it on my Blue Sky a while ago. Let's see here. What's a card feed? Media. Alright, let's see here. What can I do? Go to stream, game capture. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way for me to put the window on. If not, I'll have to send the skeet. I will note that I specifically divide my tiers to have the same amount of tracks as possible in each tier. That is something I do on purpose. Yeah, it's not really letting me figure that out. Maybe I'll have to check it out between streams to see if I can fiddle with it to have more options for live on screen. Never really had a reason to do it before this. Pico Park is fine. It's a track that's so low because I just don't want to play it. Like, that's what I mainly rank the tracks on, is which track would I prefer to play over the next track, and sort from there. Pico Park as a concept is funny and fine, but I do not like when I'm looking for when games try to have that level of chaos. Having it be so hard to get back up to speed sucks. The game that inspired this, Double Dash, is one of my favorites. So if anything, I'd be giving it a bit of bias for that. But Double Dash, the items hit hard, and you can recover quick. For Pico Park, you're either... What's the word? I'm forgetting words. The Insta-Whip. You either have to Insta-Whip the items to keep them from hitting you in the first place, or you have to have something catch you back up to speed, because good luck getting a startup boost spin dash going. And that freaking mess. But yeah, that's the main reason I like Pico Park in this version. Well, like this version of Baby Park, Pico Park, whatever you want to call it. A lot of the other choices for the bottom are pretty obvious, especially all of the Mega tracks, the SNES-inspired ones. I don't think anyone really is too big of a fan of those, to my knowledge. Like, I think the highest one I had was... What was it? Looks like it might have been Mega Lava Keep in Low D. And even then, it still wasn't doing amazing. Update. I got it working. I just had to add a window capture thing to my Streamlabs. So sorry anyone who was listening in and could not freaking see it. But yeah, this game has a lot of tracks. Might be too many tracks for its own good at some points, but still. I will apologize for putting one of your favorites, Chrome Gadget, down so low. It just never gelled with me. Anyways, I have another 50 or so minutes before my stream is scheduled to end. Should we do a few more cups today, or should we wrap it up at an even 7 today and find someone to send to? Because I'm fine with either way. Let's see. Well, first off, let's see if anyone's playing the category again. Nope, just me. Just me and you watching me. Let's see what else we got. I got an idea. I'm going to send you over to the, the competitive channel for Sonic Riders. Just gotta make sure I get the name right. Alright. Have a good day, y'all.